So I thought I would make a video about the recent change that happened to me, and it happened after class, so I, I, I can call it high school confessions. But this recent change happened to my relationship status. A lot of people are like, you're not releasing all the information. In my next video, I'm going to tell why I can't do that. But today I want to be more happier in my college confession. I'll then tell you I am the world's most romantic person, and I went on the world's most romantic first date. And I just want to tell you how we met. However, I have to tell you this, and I'm only telling this because I am a very truthful person. 10% of this story is a lie. I can't tell you what percent is 10%. In my next video, you will understand why, but until then, just know 10% of the story is a lie. The rest is all real. As just a normal Friday. It started off as just a normal Friday. I get school off. I didn't like work or anything. So I went to the mall. And I don't know if you know me, but I love going to the mall alone. Because it's like a nice way to meet people. Another reason why I had to go to the mall. Because I have a term paper due. It's term paper. Keep a log of every single person I meet. Every single person I meet. And I just have to write it down in great detail how I met them and stuff. So I'm like, I have to meet 2,000 people, by the way. And I'm only up to about, like, maybe 20. But, you know, I can still do it. I love a deadline. So, I spot this girl. Her hair was long, red, and lush. Her body stretched down to the earth. She wore a white dress. She sat at a table alone. Trust me when I say this, it was beautiful. You should have been there. I'm like... Well, first off, I walked in there with a full-blown swagger. And I went ham with the swagger. Yeah. No, but really, I approached her and I'm just like... So. And she's like, hi. Then I'm like... Then I got really nervous because she was very, 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 very beautiful. And I'm like, how are you doing today? Believe it or not, that's the best way to meet a person. Just say hi. Because that conversation lasts for about 30 minutes. Afterwards, we ate lunch that turned into dinner at more than 5 different restaurants. We had little things like ice cream, cookies, a burger, and we just went to 5 different places. Burger King, Chuck E. Cheese, Taco Bell, what was the other one? Jack in the Box, and CVS. Afterwards, like 8 o'clock, and it's very, very dark outside, so we start walking. Walking in the pitch black in this neighborhood. Oh, then I'm like, I really like you. She's like, oh, I really like you too. You're such a cool person. Why couldn't I have met you? She's like, you're such a cool person. Why couldn't I have met you earlier? I'm like, earlier? Earlier? Oh, one of us was on vacation. I'm not saying which one. I'm not saying where from, where at. It doesn't matter. All that matters is one of us was on vacation. Well, one of us was leaving the next day, so it was just one chance to do everything we could ever want to do. So it was at that time that we headed down to the movies. We saw Gravity. It was intense! Then afterwards, well, she drove down to the beach in Santa Cruz, about 1,000 miles from where any of us could have lived. And it was amazing. We just stared at the stars for hours. I held her right next to me. I just yawning grabbed, and we just stared at the stars. I didn't even get her full name at the time, which was really quite sad because when I got dropped off way back, and it was kind of just over. And I just thought, man, that right there was a perfect girl. And I wish I would have got her like phone number or something, right? So I get to my house. Then I'm just like, oh, it is what it is. Good things happen, bad things happen. I dig into my pocket, and guess what I find? Her phone number, her Twitter, and I think her Facebook. Not important. She wrote it all down for me. She wanted to continue our little thing even though one of us was leaving. Ooh, good save I did there. Contacted her on one of these things. You're gonna see in a picture which of. And things just got intense over a whole long period of time. I'm gonna say it lasted about a month. I'm like, you know what? I really like you. She's like, that's good. Because I really like you too. Then messages began to get flirty and more flirty and more flirty. We're in a relationship. You know, if we can get the message right now, that would be cool. So, message, let's see what the message says. Stuff like that happened, and I'm just like, I am the most romantic guy on the planet. Come on. Come on. So, eventually, we're just like, you know what? It only makes sense that we're in a relationship. I mean, we're this close. So, and that is the story of how I met your mother. So yeah, if you think it was romantic, hit a like. And if you don't, then dislike this. Dislike it right now and punch yourself in the face. Because you don't even deserve life. Or just dislike it.